From the East and the West, you've heard others, but now you've tuned into the best. This is a PrimeWave Media production.
What's up, world? It's the one and only Pop DBIC, the primetime capper, and it is that time for the premier sports betting show. And boy, oh boy, I'm telling you right now, what a night, what a day, what it was yesterday. Got home Phoenix yesterday as the premium play, plus 130, and also got the 3.5 first half with the great finish to the first half by the Bills as well too, and also luckily we got overtime last night in Minnesota, and we're able to get the over 231 as well too last night in the Timberwolves Spurs games for our premium plays, and we did pretty good in the Bucks game last night, but the other games, oh boy, it was ugly, it was bad, you know, with the way that the Bills blew that game at the end and everything like that. So pretty much it is what it is at the end of the day. So it is what it is. And shout out AP, thanks for following me on Clubhouse. And then I saw my first Clubhouse react thing. I said, oh, okay, so everybody just gets in a big ass group chat and talks. Uh-oh, you in trouble, Twitter. You in trouble, Facebook. All right, so pretty much, you guys already know what time it is, man. It's the NFL playoffs today. Yes, let's talk about that real quick. Seattle and the Rams. I'm gonna say it like this, man. The Seattle was my play for the Super Bowl. I had them at 16-1, had them at 9-2, 5-1. I had 3 different tickets on this team. So pretty much, if anybody's mad at the Seahawks, it's me. Because I thought that Petey Carroll, Russ Wilson, they were going to be the team that was going to go ahead and, you know, pretty much run the NFC this year, get themselves back to the Super Bowl, and be the team that could beat the Kansas City Chiefs. But, you know what? It is what it is at the end of the day. The Rams came in there, and their defense was fire. And see, that's always a tough spot for a team when you play against one of the better defenses in your division, and then you got to play them in the playoffs. It's the third time playing them in like the last 6 weeks, I think, as well too. And pretty much the Rams just already knew what to do, and they shut it down. It's just that simple. The Rams just shut them down. And it is what it is at the end of the day, because that's what it is. So pretty much, it was shut down time, and they gonna just go ahead and you move on down the road. And now, guess what? Somebody's in trouble next week, and it's probably gonna be the Packers. To be more than likely, you know what I mean. So we'll see how it goes. Would it be the Packers next week? Yeah, it will be the Packers next week, because Tampa's headed to New Orleans to go get their season ended next week probably. So we'll see how it goes. But hold up first. New Orleans got some win today, though. So we'll see how it goes. But the Bucs in a bad situation because they lost to the Bears and the Saints. But I know. So Seattle, you let us down yesterday. That was absolutely nobody expected that. But you know what? Aaron Donald and Jalen Ramsey was just off the hook yesterday. Y'all gotta give Jalen Ramsey his props as well too. That boy killed it yesterday in that game. So it is what it is at the end of the day. So pretty much, let's go ahead and let's get into some CBB to start off. And we got the AEC Bets List. It's going to be UMBC money line minus 145 to start the day off. They playing against New Hampshire today. So we're going to see how that one goes. But I do like the way that this game is setting up. And UMBC should be good money today, minus 145. And we'll see how it shakes out. Then we got Hofford playing against UMass Lowell. And I like Hartford with the points today. So So hopefully they keep this game close. They really should win the game, but we'll just play it like this because it could be a 1 point situation where they wind up losing or something like that. So pretty much plus 3.5 on Hotfoot. And then we got NJIT today as well too. They're going against Maine today. So pretty much I think that the Jersey Tech boys is going to be pretty good for us today. So I'm going to go ahead and see how this one shakes out, and we'll move from there. So NJIT, let's see how it shakes out. And then we got Binghamton plus 12. This one is going to be a good one today, too. They're at home against Vermont, so we'll see how it goes. But these are these Northeast schools, the American East Conference, and I'm telling you, these games really do pay bankrolls, bro, in this business. So don't sleep on these games, man. If you like them, jump on them. All right, so we move on, and we have ourselves the Big Ten bets list for today. Minnesota on the road today going against Iowa. Iowa has been absolutely lights out. You guys already know I talked about him on Hoops 101. Luka Gaza, the big man over there doing his big thing right now. So it looks like it's going to be a tough spot. But you know what? Minnesota is going to surprise Iowa today because they aren't seen as one of the top teams in this conference, but still, they're going to be there, and they're going to be able to take care of their business as well today, too. So I really do feel like we will be able to get ourselves a good game out of Minnesota. Minnesota should lose this one by 8 or less, in my opinion. And then you got Indiana today. Indiana's at Nebraska. Nebraska, we all know, is kind of the pushover when it comes to the better teams in the Big Ten this season. And I think that it's exactly going to be the situation that occurs in this game today with Indiana -6. Hopefully they win this by double digits so we don't have to sweat this one out. And then you got Illinois today at home going against Maryland. Maryland has been struggling as of late. Illinois is really catching a good groove, and boom, I think that they'll be able to take care of their business today as well too. Sinky Mono, what's up? How you doing? All right, but pretty much, and also you guys know that the Hoops 101 is up right now as well too on the YouTube and up on the IG as well too. So pretty much you guys go ahead and check that out. Give me some feedback on that. See, tell me what you think. We're talking about Baylor, Big 12 basketball and everything like that. You know they got the 2nd, 4th, and 6th place ranked teams in the nation in that conference as well too. So we get into Kansas, Texas, and Baylor on there as well. So you guys check it out and see what you guys think. All right. So Marist +9. Then we got Fairfield +10 as well too today. I'm going with the doggies today. I think that both these teams are going to be able to cover. Marist actually has a better record than Mammoth this season as well too, and Fairfield is about due for a good little game as well. So they should catch them by surprise here. So I'm taking the +9 Marist, +10 Fairfield. One's a home team, one's a road team. Let's see if we can go ahead and double down and get them both. All right, so we move on and we have ourselves the Missouri Valley bets list, and in the Missouri Valley today, Illinois State back-to-back games versus Evansville. I think today we'll go ahead and take the insurance. They let us down yesterday. They lost by, I think, a point yesterday in the dog pick 4, and we missed the primetime pick 6 by one silly game. I swear, St. Joe's, you are the absolute most worthless team ever. I swear, man. We had everything lined up perfectly, and they messed it up. But it's all good. Missouri State, money line -175. Missouri State's playing very good basketball at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and take them today. I think that they absolutely romp. I know it's a tough game going against Valpo, but still, Missouri State is probably the team that's going to be right there in the Missouri Valley Championship as well, too, this season. Then we have Northern Iowa, who's been struggling. Yeah, they've been struggling, but it's all good. I think that they'll be able to get a good home win today, so that's where I'm going with the Northern Iowa today. So let's see how it shakes out, and we'll go from there. And then we have Indy State today. Indy State's in a good spot. I think that Indy State should be able to get themselves a nice little win today. It's going to be a tough task. It will be a tough task, but they should get themselves at least to cover. So they could be a good money line bet for you today. I know it sounds crazy right now, but I'm telling you, Loyola Chicago is a little vulnerable in some situations as well, too, as I've seen this season. So pretty much if you can catch them slipping, then they might be in some trouble, okay? So there it is. That's going to be the Mount Missouri Valley. And then one more bets list for college basketball. It's going to be the Patriot League. And this is one of my favorite leagues as well, too. This is a very unpredictable situation. So pretty much, once we get everything situated where they're back on Monday and Tuesday nights and things like that, y'all will see a lot of big dogs that I'll be throwing up here in this conference because, man, anything goes in the Patriot. And Army, 11.5 here. I like them today. I think that they'll be able to beat Holy Cross. Holy Cross is always a tough game, even though they're not very good at all. They just play with a lot of heart. And then you got Lehigh. I like Lehigh today. They're going against Navy. I'm taking them up to plus 8.5. Lehigh is a possible upset as well, too. So check that one out. The boys from upstate New York. So we'll see how it goes. Lehigh. Who's going to name their kid Lehigh? I would love for somebody to name their kid Lehigh Williams of Georgetown University going first in the NBA draft. You know what I mean? That would be so hilarious. Like Lehigh. Your parents was really on that dope when they named you. All right, so Boston University money line. I think Boston should be good money today as well, too. Anytime I need Boston to win a game, they go ahead and do it. I've had them a few times at a plus 210, things of that nature. And Boston U done won the game by 16, 17 points. So don't sleep on Boston U. These boys can play. So I'm going to go ahead and take them with the plus 145 today. And let's see how it shakes out in that accord. And then we got Lafayette playing against Bucknell. Good old rivalry game down there. I think Lafayette goes ahead and wins this one by 6 or better. So that's the Patriot League for you today. And we move on to the NBA. And in the NBA, we got the NBA Super High Five today. And in the Super High Five, Jazz have the noon game. So I'm going to take them with the minus 8.5. And then we got the Thunder. Oh, Thunder. The Thunder are playing really good basketball today. Durant is supposed to be a go, but I really don't care. I think that the Thunder are playing good enough basketball right now to get the cover in this game. They damn near were the dog of the day as well, too. But I said, don't go too crazy. Just take the insurance plus 8.5. See how it shakes out. Move on from there. And then we have the Nuggets-Knicks at the Garden today. And I like the over 215 here with the Nuggets and the Knicks. I think that actually the Nuggets might run away with this one today. Even though the Knicks been playing some really good basketball, now it might be time to crash back down to earth real quick for the Knicks. So that's why I think that today we get the over here 215, even though the Knicks have actually been much better this season when it comes to giving up points. They're not giving up a lot of points this year in games, but still they're not scoring a lot of points either. But they have won some games recently, and they looked good. But you know what? We came up off of them on Friday night, and I think that the struggles will continue for the Knicks as well, too, because everybody's like, okay, now I got to be serious with them. All right, so pretty much there it is with that. And then we move on. Yesterday, this was a client play. Today, it's going to be the under instead of the over. It was the over yesterday, so now it's going to be the under because these guys playing each other on back-to-back days. So pretty much I'm going to go ahead and take the under 233 Spurs-Wolves. We're going to see how this one goes, see how it shakes out, and we move from there. And then we got the Warriors plus 130 as the dog of the day, and all y'all was over here agging me about Curry, and you don't like Steph Curry. Well, we'll go ahead and get Steph Curry in here in the mix again today. This is the second time this weekend I'm betting on Steph and the Warriors. So pretty much Warriors plus 130. I think they take care of their business today. I know the Raptors are the favorite because they usually have pretty good times in Oakland, and pretty much they did score 144 points the other night as well, too, against Sacramento. But I don't think they're going to be able to carry that into tonight's game. The Warriors are kind of feeling themselves. They're kind of getting to a good groove. Wiseman's playing some really good basketball right now as well, too, and making it real easy for the Warriors to get rid of Draymond. So it is what it is at the end of the day. Warriors plus 130. Let's see how it shakes out. NBA Super High Five, 30-1. Let's go. Now it's time for the playoffs. It's time for the playoffs. Dog of the day, though. But you guys know that we hit the dog of the day 3 times already, 4 times already this week. And we hit them at big numbers, too. We hit them 3 days in a row. So don't sleep on the dog of the day. All right, so we move on in the first playoff game that we have the Ravens at the Titans, and I got it at +3. I know some places have it at 3.5. Some places have it at some. I saw a place that had it at a -2.5 for the Ravens. But all in all, though, I still think that the Titans are going to be the better team today. I know a lot of people are thinking I'm tripping right now, but come on, dog. Hasn't Lamar played you 2 years in a row? Go off, win multiple games before we get to the playoffs, and then go in there and lose because he got to do everything and the team ain't showing up. Yeah, okay. He got to win. He got to win for me today. That's the whole thing, and that's why I'm not betting on them because I feel like you'll be losing money today if you bet on the Ravens. They got to earn your money in the playoffs. They earn it every week in the season, but they got to earn your money in the playoffs. I think a lot of people think that they're going to be able to get over this, which they can, but still, when have they stopped Derrick Henry? That's my question. So, pretty much it is what it is, and I'm going to go ahead and take the Titans +160 today. And I think that they're going to be good money today, to be dead honest with you, bro. Seriously, this is going to be one of those games where I feel like the run game is going to be everything, but once again, we're going to see some greatness with Derrick Henry today as well too. And if you guys want to know what the over under is for him today, it's over under of 129.5, and it don't have no plus money on it either. It's like 115, 110 on each side. So it is what it is at the end of the day. So hopefully the Titans get it home for us today. They go ahead and send Lamar home 0-3 for his playoff career to start it off, and we go from there. So +160, Titans money line. Let's see how it shakes out. And then the under 54 as well too. This should be a good play. I think what happens here is that they get into the 50s, but they don't go over 54. They say drop in at 52 or something like that, okay? And then I got the Ravens going under 28.5 points today. I think that the Titans, even though they're not playing the world's greatest defense, they know how to lock it up on the Ravens very well. And we all have seen this. And, when you're a running team, you literally know how to stop a running quarterback as well, too. So that's why I really do feel like this can go under today, and that's why I'm going under with this as well, too, with the Ravens under 28.5 team total. And then we got the Titans. I think they come out quick, or if there's a tie in the first quarter, we'll go ahead and we can cash a ticket, okay? But there it is, Titans first quarter, Ravens under 28.5 team total, under 54, and the big bet in this game for me, the Titans money line +160. All right, so we move on and we have ourselves the middle game, and this game is going to be almost like, you feel like it's going to be like one of those wrestling matches that last 90 seconds, you know what I mean? Like, guy comes out, he's all pumped up, and then boom, he hits him with the tombstone, or he hits him with the stunner or the RKO, and this thing is just over. You know what I mean? And that's how you feeling with this game. But then you say to yourself, you just can't do that to the Bears, because the Bears have been a team that has surprised us all season. And Mitch Trubisky has been playing out of his mind lately as well, too. So, you got, those are the things you have to factor in. But you got to understand, though, they did all this against teams that weren't that good. They weren't very good against teams that, are over 500. And I even pointed that out for you guys as well, too. So, pretty much the Bears coming to this one looking like they're playing their last game of the season. But anything goes. This is a playoffs, man. Ain't no handouts in the playoffs, dog. And, pretty much, so I'm going to go with the over 48.5. I do feel like there will be some scoring today. And the way that the New Orleans offense is grooving right now, it just seems like it is going to happen. So pretty much I'm taking that today as well, too. And, they're trying to say, real quick, I got some breaking news real fast. It's not really breaking news, but we'll probably talk about it tomorrow a little bit. They talking about Tua for Watson right now, so we'll see, man. So now Miami, y'all ain't crushing on Tua no more. Y'all figured out that he ain't Steve Young. All right. Bears over 19.5. I think the Bears are good for 3 touchdowns today, because especially if it's a blowout, because you know how the Saints are. Saints get 45 points and give up 2 touchdowns, not even care. So Bears over 19.5 team total. I think this is a possibility, and the over 24 first half as well too. So we're gonna see how it goes. I think that this is gonna be a very, very fun game today, and I think that the Saints really are gonna be able to get that moment, get that opportunity to really walk on a team today and get themselves a nice victory, because we know the Saints are hard to trust in the playoffs, to be dead honest with you. But we'll see how it goes. I feel good. Let's go. Let's see how it shakes out. Let's get that over. Let's get that first quarter play. Let's get that team total. Let's get that over in the first half as well too. All right. Last but not least, let's go ahead and get into it. This is the feature game of the day, because it's on NBC, and you got Michaels and Collinsworth calling the game. So pretty much, they think that it's the most important game of the day. And I would really say the Titans and the Ravens, though, probably is the best matchup of the day. This is just the best rivalry. This has the drama to it. So pretty much I'm going to take the Browns with the +6 today. I know that they're going to fight and they're going to scrape. They're going to be in this game today. Regardless, win or lose, they'll be here. Then under 47.5, this is going to be one of those good old punch them in the face. I'm going to punch you in the face, you punch me in the face. We're going to go back and forth until, we figure out who's going to win this thing. I think the game I'm going to give, I don't give out finishing scores, but I say that this game finishes 24-21 today. And that will give us 45 points, so that would be under the 47.5. All right? And then I got the Browns first half. I think the Browns jump out early on the Steelers, kind of overwhelm them a little bit, because the Steelers have this idea that they're just going to be able to mow down the Browns. It's the same old Browns, blah, 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 blah. But I think it's a new day today. Even though their coach is not there and they got a lot of issues with COVID, didn't that beat us before when we thought that the Titans was going to have some issues because of COVID? Yeah, okay. So pretty much I think that they're going to be on their A game to start off the game first half. So I'm taking them with the +150 as well too. And then the under 9.5 first quarter, I don't feel a lot of scoring happening early in this game. I think the scoring happens later in the game, to be honest with you. So pretty much that's going to be the Browns and Steelers for us today. And man, oh man, I'm telling you, boy, oh boy, it's going to be a great day today. And I think that pretty much we're in store for some big things happening on a Sunday in sports. So pretty much, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. You guys make sure to tune back in tomorrow as well too, so we can go ahead and I put in my 2 cents about all the games over the weekend and everything like that. Give you guys some good ideas, look at these stats, so then, I sound somewhat feasible. But I want to thank you guys so much. Another great week. We put out 3 shows yesterday. Hoops 101, the horsing around, and this as well too. So pretty much it's been a long weekend for me, editing and filming and all that good stuff. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. Hope you guys taking in the information, getting your paper on, getting your money on. So once again, I thank you guys so much for tuning in. Once again, it's been a great week. We'll be back tomorrow. New time for the show. It's going to be at noon. So pretty much you guys be ready, so it gives you guys time. So either I'm doing lunch with you or I'm doing the afternoon drive with you. But regardless of anything, make sure you tune in at noon Pacific time tomorrow, and we'll have another great show for you as well. So I thank you guys so much. You guys are the absolute best. And as I always say, bet with your head, not with your heart. And if you guys are interested in being exclusive clients, you guys can go ahead and hit up PrimeWaveMedia.net, and it is right there. We got great packages there for you as well too. So pretty much tap in with me and get to winning. That's what it is. So once again, this is your boy, the one and only Pop DiBiase, the Primetime Capper, and this is the Premier Sports Betting Show, the Primetime Angles, live on IG, and I am gone.
Thank you for tuning into the Primetime Angles, the premier sports betting show, hosted by the one and only top DiBiase, the Primetime Captain. This is a PrimeWave media production, and go ahead and press that subscribe button.
From the East and the West, you've heard others, but now you've tuned into the best. This is a PrimeWave media production.